welcome back. Well, let's continue from where you left off. You were talking about the
John F. Kennedy.
Talking about calling for patriotism.
Yeah. What Nigerians need today is unity, understanding, brotherhood, love, in oneness. Not another burden. Not another chivalrous ride on a horse and throwing instructions at Nigerians. I think that the scriptwriter who's crafted what Mr. President read at that program didn't do it well when he said that when you ask of change, ask yourself whether you have been the change. I do sincerely think that what we told Nigerians was that we were going to change this country and make it better. And I do sincerely believe that more than ever before, that responsibility is stronger now that we're in recession. And I believe that the time has come for us to nudge the vehicle of leadership and urge Mr. President to look at how those around him understand his disposition to building and creating a better Nigeria, because that's what is important for me. I care about how a president who contested for 4 times before the Almighty God gave him leadership wants to fare. Whether we like it or not, the buck stops at our dear president's table. And the time has come for him to rejig his team. What we need as a nation is like a nation at war. Recession is war. What we need is strong words of hope and encouragement, not another burden on the Nigerian people. What we need is a national orientation message that unites North, South, West, and East. What we need is a national orientation message that makes both wailers and hailers understand that love for country must come first. What we need is a message of hope that will break down the divides and the walls. What we need is a message strong enough to make every facet of our country realize that together we're better and stronger. What we need is not another burden asking Nigerians to be the change that we preach to them. I do sincerely believe that the time has come for us as a people to begin to see our children in everything we do. If we understand that leadership is a parent-child normative, then our dear president and the leadership must show us the way to go.
But is this made worse for you when you hear that there are certain persons who say, there's plagiarism in this, you hijacked my idea and you're running with this?
That's another moral burden. You know why I call it moral burden? You say change begins with me. And someone comes out to say, I have photographs, I have emails of my meetings with you regarding this idea. And then issues about plagiarism, issues about copyright infringement are on the table. I think, and I've said this time without number, that zeitgeist, that's the spirit of the time, is at work in our country. I'll give you a practical instance. When the issues about budget padding and all that, if Dogara hadn't removed Jibrin, perhaps we wouldn't be regaled with what happened regarding the budget. Several things. The God who the masses of our country pray to is at work. He will help us succeed. And that is why some people do not know when they make mistakes. I think that the time has come for us to put country first. For Akin Fadpe or something, who says his idea has been infringed upon, that the Minister of Information and the change begins with me idea is a copy of his work. He has a law courts to go to. But I believe that what is more important for us as a nation now is to begin to think about how we unite ourselves, work together as a people, indiscriminate of the parties that we belong to, indiscriminate of the tendencies we share, indiscriminate of the divides we hold, work together as a country and come at this recession, defeat recession for the good of our children and posterity, work at this country, build a country that Africans and indeed the black race will be proud of. And that's the challenge of the now.
Let's get Mark Boy with a question. Mark Boy?
Well, there are definitely 2 major issues that come out. I think you already asked one of them, which is, you know, how is it that this kind of thing would, first of all, leave the walls of the party, as a government, of course, but then, of course, you also one should also have seen that party members were able to buy into this idea. Was this not discussed at the party level at all?
Let me say this, that at the level of executive handlings and dealings, some of those things are not thrown to debates. I'll give you a practical instance. If you find out that over the past 2, 3, 4 days, the number of whalers, quote and unquote, has even actually increased the more within the party structure. We belong to party platforms online where our colleagues are saying, why now? So many people. And that's exactly why I think that beyond the politics of it, what we must put forward and put first is the interest of this country and the interest of making a president.
Let me bring this in.
This country succeed.
Let me bring this in. Okay, go ahead.
All right, quickly before we leave, so many people have been talking, and some are saying that why did you make this U-turn? Some say perhaps the appointment promised to you by your party didn't get to you. That's why you're speaking like this.
Mr. President is still appointing people. If it's about appointment, there's still a plethora of appointments. It's about country. It's about wanting a dear president to succeed. It's about wanting a president that we campaign for and believe strongly in to succeed. It's about making Nigeria successful and better than we met it. And I do sincerely think that beyond the gamuts of, if it's all about appointment, I should be singing more of the praise of the party, because you have well over 2,000 appointments left. I think that is about love for country. And my dear president knows that I care about him succeeding. And my party knows that I care about my party succeeding. The time has come for us to put our country first. And that's why when Mark quoted the inimitable practice of Jeff Kennedy, my fellow countrymen, think of your country. I think that thinking deeply about the good of my country is the reason why we're doing what we're doing. I believe that the time has come for us to understand that if you truly love country, sometimes you will, sometimes you hail.
All right.
The truth is that for the good of country, for me, for the success of my country is my inalterable determination and destiny. And I believe that we can work together to make this country a better place.
Thank you for coming on this morning. Chris Nwankobia is a legal practitioner, also the Director General, Change Ambassadors of Nigeria, and a member of the APC. Thank you for coming on today.
My profound pleasure.
We've got one more perspective on this matter today. To join us again.
This is more about persuasion. It's more about appealing to the nationalism, patriotism, and the goodness of Nigerians. This is not about beating anybody. Very, very soft messages, but which is, we believe is impactful.